In 1830, nearly 130,000 Native Americans lived throughout North Carolina, Florida, Alabama, and Tennessee. They had lived and thrived on this land for many generations and had established themselves completely. By 1840, the number of native people remaining anywhere in the southeastern United States was nearly zero. The federal government of the United States had forced native tribes to mass migrate across hundreds of miles of wilderness and across the Mississippi River to a new Indian Territory. This forced and often fatal migration was known as the Trail of Tears. The journey itself was, put simply, brutal. On top of being rid of their homes, the Cherokee people were given no support from the government for the journey. No food, no supplies, and no other help. Some were even bound in heavy chains and marched double file. The Trail of Tears is significant because of the aftermath of the migration and the great suffering it caused the Cherokee people simply so the United States could have more land for their cotton. The migration involved 15,000 native people belonging to the Cherokee Nation. After they reached their destination, as many as 4,000 people had perished from starvation, disease, and fatigue. That's over a quarter. When the Cherokees arrived, starving and exhausted, they found themselves in what is now Oklahoma. While their new home was open wilderness like before, they had limited space that was also to be shared with other relocated natives belonging to the Choctaw, the Creek, the Chickasaw, and the Seminole tribes. All in all, this whole thing was a tragedy. The Trail of Tears was a forced migration of around 15,000 people between the states of primarily North Carolina and Oklahoma. They were forced to migrate because their land was to be used for new cotton plantations and other installations for the United States of America. The most notable thing is the atrocities committed against the Cherokee Nation and the native people of North America.